Hey there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery doing a quick video on a couple of the ZT0460RDBWs. So the RD is red, BW stands for blackwash. This is one of the Factory Special series knives. Very cool knife. I'm actually was very pleasantly surprised. The 460 is the smaller of the two Sinkovich designs that have this sweeping blade. I was always a bigger fan of the 462 because the 460 tended to be a little rough on my finger as far as flipping, and because of the size of my hand, my finger was on the lock bar a lot. Now, this version of the 460 very pleasantly surprised me. I was not having anywhere near the finger problem as far as how hard it was to deploy the blade. The detent seems to be perfectly where it needs to be. Not so hard that I was having any problem at all with my finger. But really what makes this knife special is the fact that they've kind of reconfigured it. This red and black carbon fiber is awesome looking. I am super stoked by the way this one looks. It just really pops. That red and black carbon fiber is probably my favorite out of all of the zero tolerance carbon fiber configurations that they've done. Really turned out nice. It does come standard with the blackwash titanium, blackwash blade, 20 CV steel, and of course all the information you need for the knife itself, Sinkovich design, that type of thing. So very happy overall with the quality on this one. Everything's centered in nicely, and like I said, the deployment is much better than I remember it being on the 460. I was always more of a fan of the 450 because it had the larger pocket clip that came out to about here, and it partially covered that lock bar. The problem for a person with a big hand is it's very easy to put that finger on the lock bar and make it harder to deploy. But in this case, like I said, I played with one of these quite a bit yesterday, and my finger's not sore. Just really happy overall with this one. And I'm very happy that they went with the blackwash. I've had a number of zero tolerance knives with this blackwash, and it really does a great job of hiding all of the wear and tear that you get on these knives. I like the way the black DLC looks, but of course the more you use it, the more wear shows, that type of thing. The blackwash that zero tolerance uses has been stonewashed enough that it makes it much harder to show the wear and tear. It really, I mean, I carried one of their versions that had it for over a year, put a new edge on it, and put it right next to one that hadn't been carried, and you could barely tell any difference at all. So the blackwash, in my opinion, is definitely a win for the zero tolerance line of knives. And this red and black carbon fiber pairing is just phenomenal. So I only got 5 of these. So what you see is what I have. I expect that they're going to sell out pretty quick. They do come with the little sticker Factory Special series. It's really the only difference on the box is the little additional sticker that's been put on it. So nothing different with the boxing, just the sticker itself. Now I have gone ahead and removed the black wash and done a nice green with a blue stone wash on this one. It turned out pretty sharp looking. The green next to that red carbon fiber. That carbon fiber just looks cool. No matter how you look at it, you got a neat pattern in it going down. And they did do the texturing just like they do on the 460s standard. A little bit of texturing there. The texturing matches the milling of the titanium side. Lock bar insert's good. Lockup on these is all about 20%. Definitely a very cool looking knife. And I figured I'd give it a little different appearance. Of course, with the extra anodizing. Now, some people are going to be on me about that because, oh, you're taking a limited edition knife and you're making it so it's not collector. You know what? This could be a user knife all day long. Same price as you'd pay for the standard 460 when it had been listed at MAP pricing. Now, the standard 460, of course, has been discontinued, so now the ones that you find out there are going to be below MAP pricing, and that's why I don't carry them. I could have still picked a few up because there are still some out there, but with the profit margin being cut down the way it is, I was not into doing that just because there's not enough profit to make it worth doing all this cool work. So this one is DLC removed, polished out, and given a great storm treatment. Really turned out nice. Again, lockup on all of these, about 20%, and centered in real nicely. I always look at the tip to the backspacer. Don't really look at the tips or the blade to the side because sometimes it looks closer on one side than the other, but really the test of if it's centered is looking at the tip on that backspacer. And again, deployment is great. So can't be happier with the way that turned out. I'll go ahead and throw the little ZT coin in there as well. So this one, again, remove the black DLC, did a nice blue background, and then did a bronze stone wash. Darkens up a little bit the more you rub it. So kind of giving you a fingerprint experience because I want you to see what you're going to get on a daily carry. So that is what she looks like once she's fingerprinted up. That blue and bronze is always a nice combo, a little more subdued next to the carbon fiber, but really super pleased. I didn't expect to be quite so blown away with this one, but once I got it in hand and it deployed so nicely, I just couldn't put it down. I just sat there and flipped this sucker and flipped it and looked at this carbon fiber in the sunlight. Just a really, really nice combo. What I do hope is that they go ahead and do a factory special series with the 462. If they could get like a blue and black carbon fiber and do this black wash again, that would be knocking it out of the park. For me, just a little bit smaller than I'd like to carry, but definitely a good knife for disappearing in your pocket and EDC use. So really happy overall with this run from Zero Tolerance. Again, I do only have 5 at this point. I might go ahead and contact my people over at Zero Tolerance to see if I can't pick up a few more of these. But this is the Factory Special Limited Edition. So I would get them while they are still available. Please check us out on our website, www.jdcutlery.com. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.